Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, all the exhibitions around the globe. My name is Bede Derek. I am one of the many voices of TBC, and I'm so excited for another Send Button meetings that we are having it every Mondays as when it's 5 p.m. West African time. Okay, guys, of course, I'm very, very sorry we are starting this Send Button meeting a little bit late. This is due to the fact that we, the broadcasters, we always have our broadcasters meeting just 30 minutes before the Send Button meeting. So you have to pardon us if you're not a broadcaster and you have been waiting for the link. Please, we had our broadcasters meeting, and we are not permitted to discuss broadcasters stuff here because this is Send Button meeting. So if you want to join the broadcasters meeting, become a broadcaster and you can easily join the broadcasters meeting, all right? So guys, let me go to the blog as we shall be sharing. I shall be sharing my screen. Of course, today is October 21st, 2019. And if you have ever wondered why we call these Send Button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and the seller of any transactions if TBC is discounted. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet it's highly functional.
Sandy.
All right, please, I want people to meet themselves. Okay, TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is fully functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high level of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, we are private. Transactions over 400 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Total transaction done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC commissioner who protects all of us from those that will discount our coins from their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of the admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Now, guys, we also have our English Bitcoin contest for this week, as we shall have the first place, Kamini. Of course, he's from Cameroon. This is Kamini. He's one of my cash flowing students. I'm so proud of him. He is the winner this week. And of course, another cash flowing student that I'm very much proud of, who is Williams Adebawale. And he is the second place. And the third place, Abdul Sata from India. Congratulations, guys. You guys are so awesome. And for the French contest, we have the first place, myself. And the second place, Aprotech Service. I think this should be a company. And the third place, we have Mwawel Mobepe, George. Amen. And, okay, yeah. Those are, I think these are companies. Yeah, these are companies. Great job. And also, we have the Tagalog Bitcoin contest. With the first place, my friend is Fleischer. And second place, Marilu Brao. And third place, ETS Vibats. I think this should also be a company. Wow. You see, guys, many companies coming in and they are doing a whole lot in the community. So congratulations to all the great winners in the community. And of course, first place will be going home with 200 grains of gold. which is equivalent to 622.50 in Bitcoin, about 0.07556 BTC. And second place goes home with 100 grains, which is about 311.25, which is equivalent to 0.03778 BTC. And third place, 50 grains, which is about 155.63, which is equivalent to 0.01888 BTC. And third place tie, each with 25 grains, which is 75.80. So there's a tie here. All right, guys, and admin has actually pays out all those that have all the lucky winners, okay? They have actually received their Bitcoin right now in their account, okay? Compare this week with the last 7 weeks of Bitcoin. Of course, we have the blog post here. All right, guys, we have analyzed the results of the Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC member in Cameroon led the whole TBC community in growth with 62 contestants and 952 paid signups last week. 42 countries had 710 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 606,571 members in it. Philippines, Nigeria, India, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Uganda, Bangladesh, Papua New Guinea, South Africa, United States, Zaire, Burkina Faso, Togo, Rwanda, Cambodia, Benin, and Congo were all strong contestants last week with double-digit and triple-digit numbers. All right, guys, I will have to mute everybody because I'm really getting some kind of external noise. I want to plead on those that are just coming in. Make sure that you are muted, please. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, let us continue. All right. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid signups last week. This is a brand new week, okay? This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 1,268 merchant now, of which 206 are admins reviewed and have qualified for the merchant promo. And as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, Spanish, German, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. If you have not updated your ClearingCash back office profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid signups before you can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of ClearingCash back office. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid signups that they needed to qualify as full-timer. We have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now: English, Tagalog, and French. If you don't follow the instruction last week to change your language by placing the correct keyword into the send button meetings of the language you want to switch to, then you will be in the default language English this week. In order to switch to a different language for next week, you have to go into the bottom of the profile page of ClearingCash back office and make that change this week, all right? So you can now have it here. As you can see it from here, you can do the changes this week. A purchase of 40 grains of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie rewards for recruiting new members into TBC. 1 TBC coin today is worth 10,145,334 dollars. $10 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as 4 grains is rewarded too. See the chart above. If you have not completed the transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. To become a TBC broadcaster today. So become a TBC broadcaster today. TBC leaders may be starting to feel overwhelmed with all of the new members that have come in recently. Active new members already outnumber active old members by about 10 to 1 right now. All members are those that have been active ever since before we started the admin credit promo back in August. We need all active members to take some personal responsibility for their personal referrals, especially the newest referrals. This is not a sign up people and leave them to themselves to figure out what we are doing in the TBC community. Getting 2 admin credit a week for a regular active member is balanced if each of you take the time as part of the job to teach these 2 new members each week how to get off to a fast start. After you register a new member in the Kringle Cash website, let them over to the TBC009 wallet website and have them register there too. That way, they will get the gift of 250 Kringle coins right away. Then teach them how to use the admin credit to sign up their first 2 people on their first day so that they will get the 24-hour rapid reward worth over $1 million in TBC. Then tell them to duplicate that so that they can collect the 48-hour rapid reward worth over $10 million. They are on a timer. Sorry about this, guys. They are on a timer after all. Next, show them how to collect and input the keyword for a send button meeting. Once they have signed up 2 new members and have input the keyword, show them how to complete their profile. Make sure it is complete and that they have selected full-timer so that they can get paid Bitcoin bounties and so they can participate in the Bitcoin contest. Show them how to use the Bitcoin bounty area of Kringle Cash back office. Get a firm commitment that they will pay the admin fee on the 1st of each month and they will pass the advice along to their referrals. Then they will be all set to enjoy paydays on the 1st of each month. All of this should be done within a day or 2 of signing up a new member. Then plug your referral into your favorite TBC trainer and their YouTube channel. If you follow these patterns as a process, you will fortify your passive residual income in TBC. Personal responsibility is the key. All right, guys, so you have this image here. Wow, donation. On this image, you can see donation. We will be adding a donation page this week to the Kringle Cash back office website that can be accessed without any need to log into the website. For anyone that wants to contribute to the Kringle Society and our good cause, funds raised by donation will be used exclusively for technical development projects to further our movement towards mass adoption. We welcome donations from anyone in the world, member or non-member alike. Bitcoin address will be provided on the page. Wow, this is great. This is great. Maybe I should take 1 or 2 persons here who about this donation. Maybe I should just go to this last paragraph first, then I'll take 1 or 2 persons. Consider all of the blessings TBC has shared with its. Sorry, guys. You can first of all see this image, attitude of gratitude, right? Very beautiful image. Admin always have a way to bring out some very beautiful images. So admin says that consider all of the blessings TBC has shared with its member all over the world. The pathway out of poverty is amazing. You can see this blog post. We are hiring and we want to fill a million job opening as soon as possible. This is the best job on earth. The hours are flexible, the pay is unlimited, and let's face it, giving away gifts as a job is fun and easy. The current value of this gift is over $2,500, and the member don't have to buy the gift in order to give them away free of charge. This gift automatically appreciates in value as our member grows. We want to, we have plenty enough to give this gift to over 1 billion people. 1 million hard workers can certainly meet that objective of giving away a billion gifts. Our pathway out of poverty is not just going to meet the basic needs of the poor. We will turn 1 million of them into billionaires and 1 billion into millionaires. There is nothing like TBC in the world. We are changing the lives of people today in a positive way. while we are working to change the world for the better tomorrow, tomorrow is not the next day. But you know what I mean? Do you realize that we have raised people all over the world out of hopelessness and despair into a place where they can make their wildest dream come true? Is there a simpler path for a poor person to follow that leads them into becoming a millionaire other than TBC? Nope. So why do some of our members complain? I realize that not everyone is cut out to do the job mentioned above, and they don't have to. Regular members are not under any obligation to do anything, and their cost to keep a wallet with a send button is zero. They can exploit the ever-growing list of merchants that accept Pringles and spend whatever is in their wallet freely, as long as they honor the membership agreement of transacting out at only the current price. Perhaps as they sit back and observe the progress of the builders, they are not happy with how fast it is moving along. But is that fair? These regular members are not helping that progress along either. Self-imposed limitations are holding these kind of members back from joining the builders. We have a solution for every kind of situation. So no matter what it is, there is a way for them to become active too. In all cases, having an attitude of gratitude will make everything better. Wow, I like that last statement. In all cases, having an attitude of gratitude will make everything better. So guys, I'm going to take one or two members right here with us so that let them give their contribution on the recent blog post. Of course, we have the admin that will be coming out with a donation page, okay, for those that really want to help the community to grow in their project. And also, we have admin telling us, trying to explain to us that regular members, they don't have any obligation, and let us encourage all the builders to build, because if you are not a builder and you are complaining, you are not helping the situation either. Because if everybody stays and he's just a regular member, that is not going to help. So guys, who do I take? I'm seeing my favorite friend, MDS. MDS, what's your take on the donation page that will be given? And also us encouraging the builders to build, and regular members should stop complaining.
Yeah, thank you very much. Admin is a very powerful man, that is a man of endurance that can endure. I'm telling you, a lot of people, if I'm the one being the admin, I don't know, maybe I can bear it up to this moment. And if I can really get this right to see what bring the free donation on board, that shows that the community, they will fail on their duty. The community, they are not performing the way they should perform. That is why what you want to achieve must be achieved. So right. By the grace of God, I believe that's the donation something is a welcome idea, and also is for every TBCians to look into this seriously. We have to look into it, to look at it that if I personally play my role in this TBC community, can it happen again that the admin will come out with that and say, okay, let me collect donation? Because one thing is that free donation is going to fill some people's space. The people that fail to perform, that donation is going to fill that space. Right. And this is something that we need to look into, that no, I don't want anyone to help me, because if we look to what we have achieved already, what we have with us is much enough to take care, to cherish, and to make sure that we do everything possible to secure you that, okay, whatever it takes, I'm going to play my own part, and not to be complaining.
Right.
People
Thank you so
want
much.
to secure their future with complaining.
Right.
So they are not to secure our future with complaining.
We can't secure our future with complaining. Thank you so much, NDS, for that great contribution. Let me take my very good brother, Stephen Coffee. I'm seeing him right now. I was not seeing him first. Stephen Coffee, please give us your take on the donation page. That's the first thing. And also on the leaders or regular members to stop complaining and encourage the builders, because just staying as a regular member, you have a send button on, you have no obligation to pay anything. But when the builders are building, members are complaining. So finally, where are we heading to? Steve, what is your take on all this?
You know, folks, you know, it's about where your attention is placed. Right. And folks, you can spend a lot of your energy into things that's non-productive, such as negativism, and keep that away from out of your life, because it filters in other segments of your life, even other than TBC.
Right.
And so it's encouraging to encourage all the builders to keep building, because we have to know what our objective is. Our objective is to get to 1 billion members. And so admin, we got a wallet that's no admin fees, for example.
Yeah.
Now, what other wallet do you know in the world of that nature of cryptocurrency that has no admin fees?
Nothing.
When you, no fees to send something. So he keeps giving us something to help all of us. So we have to be mindful that what we have is special. And I did a broadcast today, and it was titled, "Do you know what we have in our hands, admin? Do you really know? Do you realize what we have in our hands?" So when I ask you all to stay positive, stay focused on what's at hand here. Let us focus on what's in the blog. Let's listen to what admin says, because isn't admin the creator of this whole thing to start with? There's no other creator out there, no make-believe creator out there that's talking and saying all these things. Let's focus on the builders. Let's focus on building our private community. And everything the admin puts on there on the app, on the blog, new. Because there's more to come, folks. I'm letting you know that there's more to come. Let's stay focused on the business at hand here, because let's stay unified. Let's stay aligned, so we all know what our place is in this community. Let's support anything the admin says, because it's for all of us. It's not for you, or you. It's for us all. So thank you, Mr. Mbe Derrick. I just wanted to add that, okay?
Thank you so much, Brother Steve. I'm so happy for that great contribution. Of course, there is nothing on earth where you do not have any transaction fee, and it's also free to do purchases. Yeah. This is the best thing humanity can ever have. So thank you, Steve, for that great contribution. I don't know if we have another person that will want to say something. I'm seeing Mr. Okeke, who is also a great broadcaster. Maybe I'll take 1 or 2 person. Okeke from Nigeria, are you there?
Yeah, my brother Mbe.
Yes, sir.
Nice to be here with all of you, my brother Stephen Coffee, and the great Tibicians in the house. I salute all of you. You know, we can't stop talking about positivity within this point in time. We can't stop being laser focused. We can't stop talking about cementing. We can't stop talking about that. I believe we should focus on. Let us.
It's kind of breaking there. Okay, it's actually breaking. I don't know what's happening, but it's kind of breaking.
Hello, can
I do the negative stated this.
Yeah, it was kind of breaking.
Okay, you're not hearing me?
I think it's okay now. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, really? Maybe it's the network.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'll start out fresh. I said we will not stop talking about leave the trolls, all the people that believe, leave them in their own world and focus in our own world.
All right. Mr. Okay, it's kind of breaking. Maybe we'll come back to you later. It's kind of breaking. So let me just take Herion from Nigeria. Herion, Mr. Okeke, we couldn't get you, so maybe we'll come back to you later. Herion, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you. Good day, everyone here. Good day, leaders.
Thank you.
And I thank you, Mr. Mbederik, for what you have been doing in TBC community. You are promoting, you are building TBC, and you have been going to various countries. I thank you so much, and you are one of my mentors in TBC. You know that when I started growing up, you know that. So right. You taught me how to make video and every other thing. Like the person you just said in the broadcasters meetings, as well as Mr. Stephen Coffey. I also thank him so much for the leadership role he's playing in the TBC community. Now going to this point of donation and the attitude of the old members in TBC community. Well, number one, concerning this donation, I so much love the way admin is going about things. Some of us, we were advising admin, even personally with admin, I discussed with admin that admin should charge us. And he said that he will not charge. How will he charge? How will maybe when you transact, you charge us that we should pay transaction fee, something like that. And he said that no, I can't do like that. And I so much agree with him. Look at what he has presented to us now. This is an FNA for us to show more love for development of the TBC community. And I'm ready to donate. Right. I will donate from what I get from TBC, and I also donate from what I get from another opportunity. Mr. Stephen Coffey, and I can't say much here about it, but I am into another opportunity that is giving me Bitcoin, and I'm going to donate. And in fact, I thank him. I'm saying the reason why I am relating to you, the leaders. I'm start seeing the reason. So for God, all of us here, most especially, if you have been getting something, maybe Bitcoin bunting, or you have won a contest, you know what to do. You know it already. I don't know. I will not say you know it already, because I believe that you will do it. You will lead us in this thing. And those of us that have never won any contest before, I am promising you, all of us here, that I'm going to donate. As far as my power can carry me, I'm going to donate. Let us donate. Let us show love for admin. Let us support admin more. Let us show love for the development of TBC community. Thank you, everyone. This is a chance for us. This is an opportunity for us to show that love. We should donate enormously. Whether you get, we receive money from, we get benefit from, we have been getting financial benefit from TBC or not. Look every angle. Look at every one of us. We are going to be part of the history. Our name is going to be written in gold. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Herion, for that great contribution. And of course, we are going to donate, and we, the broadcaster, if I'll also donate. And of course, admin is not charging anybody anything. Admin calls it donation, and this is so interesting. I think rather than what we call other things like fees for transaction and all that, it will not happen. But donation is the best, because there is no pressure. You give what your heart tells you to give. So thank you so much, admin, for that great updates. And of course, guys, we want to go right now. But before we go, we are going to give you the key word of the day. Let all of us agree. Let all of us agree that we are going to we're going to cement on the 1st. Okay, let us agree to cement on the 1st of November. So guys, let us agree to cement our position and make it November to be a very great month. So the key word of the day is agree. Okay? The key word of the day is agree. That's the word of the day. Agree. All right. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming on board. And we are looking forward to see you again on Monday, same time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.